Hello everyone and welcome to my class. My name is Sharon Down and I'll be your guide for this term's writing adventure. Please call me Professor or Mrs. Down. So if you're like me, you're probably curious about this person you'll be spending so much of your virtual time with. So here's a little bit about my background. We'll do the professional first. I hold a bachelor's in English and Music from a liberal arts college in Texas. I went on to study at the University of Virginia with a concentration in medieval studies. I had a first career being a mom and a second in the market research and digital print industries doing programming and software testing, despite the fact that on the day I was hired for that first job, I didn't even know how to turn on my desktop computer. I tell you that so that you know that I'm very patient with students who have questions about technology because I remember what it was like not knowing things I was sure everyone else did. I've been a professor, here's my third career, since 2009, and I've been with Gateway since 2012. And I've been a community liaison for National Novel Writing Month since 2009, helping people connect with writing and work towards their dreams. On the fun side, I'm a professional church musician, and until the pandemic, I sang frequent weddings and church services. I recently won my division of National Association of Teachers of Singing Mid-South Regional Competition for the second time. I enjoy hiking, bird watching, being active in the life of my daughter and my first grandchild, with the second one on the way in November. And finally, I'm a fan of science fiction, fantasy books, movies, and I'll read just about anything though. So here's some ways you can reach me. Email's the best, but I also have a Google Voice number for phone calls and text. My phone is usually on silent, as I hate it when it goes off during weddings or classes. And finally, I hold regular office hours in Blackboard Collaborate. So check your syllabus for times to drop in, or just schedule a time and I can meet you there. You'll need to use Chrome or Firefox to connect with a webcam and a microphone, or you can use your phone for audio and connect with any browser. We can share screens that way and we can talk about your work. If you're a hands-on learner, this is probably the next best thing to meeting in person. Finally, here's some things you could expect from me. I come from a business rather than a teaching background, so generally I treat you just like my colleagues where I used to work. We're all working on the same project. We're helping you become a better writer and better student. My virtual door is always open. As I said, check your syllabus and we'll find a time to connect. You can also expect me to provide thoughtful feedback, usually recorded, though let me know if you need a transcription of my comments. I find that just talking to you helps us both focus on your ideas rather on your errors and your mistakes. Copy editing is really easy, but it's not my job. It's yours to start taking ownership of your own work and not wait for others to tell you what to fix. You can also expect frequent communication through class announcements or Starfish. And you should check your Gateway email account every day for these and use your Gateway account for official correspondence about your grades in the class. Finally, I've got some advice for you. Do a little in the course every single day. Huge blocks of time are really overwhelming, and waiting for them wastes a lot of valuable time. Writing is really a lot like an exercise. You don't get stronger doing push-ups all night. You exhaust yourself and then you never want to exercise again. It's the same way with writing. You'll be surprised by the results you can get from small sessions a few times a day. And you'll also be surprised at how relatively painless the process becomes. So save crammings and all-nighters for some other discipline. Here's some other thoughts I have for you. Writing is a social discipline. We learn a lot more communicating with others and shaping and reshaping our ideas by hearing them and testing them against other people's responses. It's a way to think. It's not just a transcription of what you think, which is always in flux, especially if you're trying to generate something new. Writing is also something that you do. It's an activity, not an identity. Most writer's blocks flow from this basic misunderstanding. People get so worried about how this product reflects on them that they fail to focus on the process itself. It really is about the journey. Keep moving and the product will take care of itself. And finally, writing is power. It's a way to shape or reshape your world. And it's a ticket to whatever the future holds for you. Good writers write their own scripts in the world. I'm honored to share this journey with you. Thanks for watching. I'll look forward to working with you.